What's been going on YouTube? Jacob back with Veteran Pro Wash after a long couple months. I apologize for the delay in videos. We've had a lot going on. Been doing a bunch of commercial work. We've had some different things going on with the military, so I haven't had much time to put together any videos due to how much we've been working. I do have some good stuff coming on most of those jobs that I just mentioned. I managed to get footage on almost all of them, so y'all stay tuned for those videos coming out. In today's video, we will be doing a recap on this gas station you're currently seeing, as well as another one that is owned by the same person. I will touch on the other one just a little bit and throw in a couple of pictures if I'm able to find some good ones with some decent lighting. It's hard to get footage over there because it's so dark. It's an older gas station. It doesn't have as much lighting as this one that you're currently seeing. So I didn't keep any of the footage on that one or put it in this video due to the lighting issues that come with filming at that gas station. It is a little aggravating thinking you're getting all this good footage just to get back to the computer and it'd be shit footage. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. That being said, I'll be talking mostly about how we landed the contract for these gas stations and kind of the approach we take whenever we get into cleaning these once every 6 months. So without further ado, so a little over 2 years ago, not long after we got into business, we stopped in at this gas station you're seeing now and asked if we could talk to the owner. He wasn't there, so we left a business card and asked that it be given to him and tell him we stopped in to see if he would be interested in receiving a bid to have the store cleaned. And if so, then give us a call. We were already aware that the owner owned this gas station and the other smaller one that is about 5 minutes from this one, and that they hadn't been cleaned in a while because they were filthy and had food, trash, condiment packets splattered all over the concrete and trash cans. They had bugs all over the canopies and dirt and grime and algae. It was very, very obvious that no one was doing any type of deep cleaning on these gas stations and hadn't done it in a while. So we hand in a business card, tell them give us a call, wait a few weeks, and then do it again and again and again, and then it was like a normal thing. We'd be going down the road, going back to the house, and I'd tell Kel or Kel would tell me, hey, bro, go that way so we can go on and drop a business card back off at the bus stop. Not really. We wouldn't waste all that diesel. I'm just kidding. You can do that if you want to. It may work, but it's very hard to get in front of these gas station owners or managers, being that they are so busy all the time. You kind of have to just throw your business at them. We handed in a couple different business cards at a couple different times. So on 2 or 3 different occasions, we did hand in business cards. Finally, on about the 3rd time, the owner was finally there. We gave him a bid on the spot, and that's how we received the initial cleaning. We came to an agreement on a price. He said, go ahead, do all the concrete, the canopies, and the store itself. And then if y'all do a good job on this one, I do have another one that I would also like to get a bid on. So if just going to the gas stations and handing in one business card and you pass by there 3 weeks later and it's still filthy, I recommend just stopping again and handing them another one, because these gas station owners, at least the few that we deal with, can be hard to reach, and they may get your card and know it's dirty and needs to be done, but then they forget because they have a lot going on. So don't be scared to just pop in, drop a business card, wait a couple weeks if you don't hear back from them. Stop in, drop another one. Definitely don't just drop one business card at these gas stations and then assume that they just don't want to get it done. Make sure you drop enough to get in front of them at least maybe 3 to 4 different times. Don't think that you're just pissing them off. We've never had any issues, not to say that you won't. And for some reason, if they do get mad and call you, then that's great for you because they reached out and tell you that you were pissing them off. So now you can have their phone number and just ask if they would like a bid on a cleaning up their nasty ass store. So don't get discouraged. I would say check back in or give a card on a couple different occasions, like I said, so it stays fresh. And after 4 or 5 times, if you haven't heard anything, then throw them the finger on the way out and walk across the street to their competitor, or go home and say fuck the gas stations, I guess. Either option is fine, depending on what type of individual you are. So that being said, at the 6-month mark, when it's time to freshen up, we normally tackle the bigger store first, get it out of the way. We get there around 7 in the evening and get started on the edges of the parking lot, so we're out of the way of traffic that's coming in and out, and we aren't interfering with the store customers. We don't want to mess with his money, just like we wouldn't want anybody to mess with our money. And then whenever they close at 10 o'clock, we hop over to the front concrete that's in between the canopy and the storefront, and we knock that out, as well as the concrete that's under the canopy. Now, the past 2 times we've done this gas station, We've been able to knock out most of the concrete in one night. It doesn't get filthy dirty because it is cleaned twice a year, which helps out a lot, but it is around 64,000 square feet of concrete, and we're able to do between 45 and 50,000 of it that first night from 7 in the evening until around 4 the next morning when they open back up. The second night, we come back around 7 o'clock again in the evening, finish what concrete we have left, and then by that time, they're closing. So as soon as they close, we start tarping pumps and knocking out the bigger canopy and then the smaller canopy where the diesel pumps are. After that, we're usually able to get to the storefront, and we're usually able to finish that up that night as well. The third night, we aren't usually there very long. We show up, and all that's left for the most part is the two sides and the back of the store, and within about 2 hours we're in and out, and that's how we've done it the past 4 times we've done it. So the time before that, whenever we were running just our budget build, this was the first time we did this store, we were running our budget build that's on the trailer. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and go check it out. It'll be linked in the description below. But we were batch mixing and running only that single 3.5 gallon per minute Simpson washer from Lowe's, and it took us almost a week and a half to do the entire thing. Me and Kale were split up for that week and a half. I was working the store with our helper buddy. Kale was knocking out residential with another helper during the day. It wasn't a fun experience, but we did what we had to do, sucked it up, and worked with what we had. This gas station was our biggest job for almost our first full year in business until we landed the old governor's mansion for the state. We just did that for a second time. You'll be seeing a video coming out on that as well, so stay tuned for that. If you want to make sure that you don't miss it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's that big red button at the bottom. That'll give you about a 99% chance you'll be the first to know whenever it hits the YouTube market. That 1% is if like your phone dies. All that being said, I've been keeping up with y'all's comments since I've been gone. Let me know in the comments about what I'm bullshitting about this time, like y'all did on the other video linked in the description. Love y'all's comments, good or bad, it doesn't really matter. I'm just throwing some shade at y'all. We've had multiple comments like this one that says we should be ashamed of ourselves. Say what you want to say. I'm not gonna freaking please you on YouTube by taking pictures of videos in a facility that says don't take pictures or videos. So I don't have a way of showing you because we can't take pictures of videos. So I do apologize. Believe me, I wish I could because it would be a badass video to make, but we aren't gonna take any chances to prove the keyboard warriors wrong on YouTube. So for people like this guy, thanks for watching, and let me know what you think about this video as well. We appreciate all of the feedback we've been receiving, both good and bad. Please keep sharing your opinions. We're here to spread our experience and knowledge, and also to receive advice and others' experiences. We don't know everything, and we aren't scared to be called out on something if we do it wrong, but I don't have time, nor am I going to take all the time to put up a bullshit video of something that didn't happen. So if you don't believe me, keep letting us know we're bullshitting in the comments. Y'all comment money hungry, I'll leave a hustle hard below, as well as try to answer any questions or advice anyone has. Please leave your opinion, like I said. And my name is Jacob with Veteran Pro Wash, and as always, y'all stay happy, humble, and money hungry.